As a result of our rapid advance, the Soviet command structure seems to have been completely overwhelmed. They are very slow to react to our fast armored thrusts into their rear. More than once we have passed Soviet troops who obviously did not expect our presence so far into the Soviet Union. With horror and despair visible on their faces, they looked at us as we simply drove by. Now we are near the town of Barbarossa. A small military airstrip is ahead of us and we will assault it. We think that the enemy did not have time to evacuate. Welcome everybody to another mission in our Operation Barbarossa campaign in Steel Fury Kharkov 1942. So, today we are assaulting an enemy airfield that is just on the other side of this wooded hill. And we are not doing that alone. We have a few tanks with us, we have a few half-tracks with us filled with a lot of Panzer Grenadiers. And also some more infantry up here, which will advance through the woods. Now, since we are attacking an important enemy military installation, I expect heavy resistance. Let's actually get inside the tank and set up everything. Close the hatches. Switch to my gunner. Load high explosive. There we go. Now we are ready. Yeah, I expect some heavy enemy resistance as soon as we leave the forest on the other side here. I can already see... yeah, enemy infantry in trenches. Let's go a little bit slower, see if there's anything that we can see through the trees. Enemy infantry is not that dangerous to us. I'm looking for AT guns. Okay, that's bad. What's that? What do we have here? That is an anti-aircraft gun. Oh, another one. 900. Now you might be thinking, yeah, anti-aircraft guns, so what? Well, you see, enemy anti-aircraft guns are incredibly dangerous to a lightly armored tank such as ours. You cannot underestimate them. Because if you do, you usually pay with your life. Come on, keep shooting. I hope it has been taken out. Enemy infantry right in front of us here. An enemy truck driving. Enemy tanks. Range. Oh boy, there's another one. Don't drive out in front of me like that. So, enemy tank, range about 800. Let's reload a high explosive shell and take out this AA gun. Oh boy, yeah, didn't set up the range. 850. Good hit. Another hit, but it's still shooting. Let's score another hit on it. Okay, load an anti-tank shell. There's a few enemy T-60s that are being troublesome here. Range 800. Fire. Hit. Hit, I think. Keep shooting. Yeah, good hit. The enemy tanks are taken out. boy. This is turning into a bloodbath here. As usual. As usual, that's nothing new here. Let's put a shell into the plane. Let's make sure that these planes don't fly anywhere. Yeah, it's on fire. Okay, ooh, this half-track got savaged by something. We have enemy infantry in the trenches. Range 300. There we go. Good delivery into the trench. Okay. Let's take a look. I will advance on this trench and clear it out. And then we'll just advance down the airstrip towards the hangars. So yeah, these AA guns. We are in a Panzer III. The Panzer III is not that well armored. And these AA guns do have a high rate of fire. They are very accurate. And they can easily penetrate us. So taking them out is really important. Ah yeah, there's still enemies here in the trench. Okay, let's assault it. Okay, I think that was the last guy in here. So this trench has been cleared out. Let's keep advancing. Okay, there's more trenches here in the back. I don't know if they are still occupied. Yeah, this one is. So let's attack it. Oh wow, look at the carnage here. Okay, let's start suppressing the trench. This is just suppression. Yeah, they're running now. That was a good hit. Good assault. Okay, now once you drive through the trench, don't stop. Get some distance, so that if there's still anyone alive in there, they cannot simply throw grenades at you. Enemy tank. I guess one of those T-60s is still crewed. Okay. Let's continue here. Where are my tanks? Why am I alone? Come on, guys. Follow me. Let's go down here. Sure. See if we can find ourselves some more enemies. The enemy bombers are on fire. So the enemies were not able to evacuate the airfield in time. Well, bad luck for them. Okay, there is an enemy trench here. Let's force them out. Let's force them out and my other troops will finish them off. There we go. Victory. Very inconvenient place to stop, I have to admit. But the enemy is running away, thankfully. Now begins the great turkey shoot. Oh boy, that IL-2 detonated. Okay, I can definitely hear a T-60. So let's take a look. Let's see if we can find it. I want to make sure that everybody's definitely dead. This one surely is. Now let's see. This one is making the noise. Now it has stopped making noise. Yeah, that one should be done. Absolutely. All the enemy tanks are definitely dead. So let's switch to my commander's position and let's take a look at the carnage that we delivered to this airfield. Wow! Nice. Turn around. Very nice. Very nice indeed. That was a good assault. Ah. Apparently my gunner can see something. Behind the hangar? Oh yeah, there's one dude running away. Look at him. Okay, gunner, show what you got. Engage. Ah, come on. Nah, okay. Then not. Why the hell waste ammunition on one guy? Oh, even one of the half-track is still alive. I prefer alive. Let's take a look at the statistics. Ooh, I got hit. I did get hit. We are damaged. Our headlights are taken out. We fired 38 shots, fired 1,300 rounds from our machine guns, scored 226 hits and took 4 hits in return, destroyed 7 targets, killed 50 enemies. We destroyed 1 anti-aircraft gun, 1 IL-2, 1 DB-3 bomber, 1 truck and 3 T-60s. This is an awesome result. Let's first take a look at the hits that we received. What was that? What happened here? Ah, wait. My gunner is having another go. Well, we'll let him do that. So what happened? We got hit by a 37mm. That was actually one of the anti-aircraft guns. Yeah, that's me receiving an email. Doesn't matter though. So one of the anti-aircraft guns has hit us at a range of 816 meters. And this is interesting because I believe... Yeah, these were not 4 hits. I think these were 3 hits. Let me have a closer look here. Or were they? I cannot quite clearly see that. Well, okay, maybe it was 4 hits, but you can see, if this was indeed 4 hits, you can see how tight the grouping of the shots was. These anti-aircraft guns are just so accurate and so dangerous. I got 2 hits here into this protective lip here, into this ring. That did penetrate, but fortunately it did not penetrate any further into the vehicle. You can see one shell actually went into the lower portion of the turret. Did that penetrate? Yes, it actually did penetrate. You can see it here. It did penetrate, but thankfully it did not do any damage inside the tank. We were very lucky. That could have easily killed our gunner. Very easily. Oh wow. Luck was definitely on our side here. I would love to have a closer look at this hit, but the gunner would need to turn the turret forward. What is the gunner actually looking at? Let me see. Do you see an enemy? I don't. Ah, no, he's turning it back. Okay. Back to the statistics. Let's now take a closer look. Okay, yeah. Ah, now he's turning it. Oh, God. It doesn't matter, I can still see this hit. What is he aiming at? There's the hangar. You're not gonna shoot anything through that. Okay, let's first take a look at our other tanks. This one was damaged. The driver was killed. Okay. He did kill an IL-2 and the truck though. What happened to you? 14.5mm AT rifle. Okay. An AT rifle got a few shots into the side, actually straight into this little viewport that the driver has here. Both hits did penetrate and one of them killed the driver and took out the radio. So yeah, even AT rifles can be dangerous at close range. Let's see, these hits were scored at a range of 200 meters. Yeah. Definitely, an AT rifle has the potential to penetrate a Panzer III from the side at that range. And my other tank, what did he do? Not much, but he also did not get hit. So that's good. Now my gunner is still looking off towards I don't know what. Doesn't matter. Let's take a look at our half-tracks. I can already see this one is screwed. Oh my god. What happened to you? 38 hits taken. AT rifles, 14.5mm, a lot of those. But also a lot of 20mm hits. 20mm, that was one of, or maybe even more, multiple of the T60s. Also one hit from, or no, a few hits actually from one of the AA guns. But yeah, I think the 20mm, no, actually it was a 37mm I got credited with the kill here. Okay. Poor thing. Poor thing. Here's another half-track. This one is still active apparently, although it did take some hits. Even some 20mm hits into the engine, and also some AT rifle hits into the engine. It's still going though. Probably at a reduced power. The gunner was also taken out at some point by an AT rifle. But all in all, they are still functional. And the third half-track, what happened to you? You got savaged by the T60s. Yeah, 20mm hits all over. Oh boy. Poor thing. Let's actually take a look at the T-60s. Now, this one was taken out by me. They were all taken out by me, actually. But this one, yeah, this hit here is what caused an ammunition fire. This one did receive a few hits. Nice, nice. And I also scored a few hits on this one. Yeah, okay. Back to my tank. The turret is now in a forward position, so again we can try to take a look at what happened to us here, because I have a suspicion. I think what happened here, if you look at this, I guess my turret was turned a little bit, and I think that these shells, or one of these shells, actually penetrated this protective ring and then bounced into the turret. So that is very interesting to me, that we survived this. Let's try something. Let's switch to my gunner. Can we see the penetration from inside? Not really. I guess there is this ring here in the way, which probably saved us, to be honest. We are still doing fine in our tank. Good job. Ah, some air. So, the airfield has been captured. The enemy has sustained heavy losses in both man and material, including some very valuable aircraft. We are still alive. And now that we have taken the airstrip of Badanavici, we can advance onto the town itself. But that will happen in the next mission. Until then, thank you very much for your time. I hope you enjoyed this. And we'll see each other next week. Goodbye.